Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. My name is John Green, and we are the Swindon Town Swoodilypoopers. We're in the Premier League, which means that you have to prepare yourself for some losses. Our goal this year is just to be good enough to stay in the Premier League, and then next season we can focus on not being terrible. That's John Green, nay Bennett, married to John Green, his fellow forward, up there at the front. All your favorite Swoodilypoopers are in the lineup today, including Leroy Williamson, who scores occasionally. Today I'm going to talk to you about The Fault in Our Stars, my new book. So, here is a fact that many of you don't know. Oh my God. No! You're supposed to finish. This video is being filmed in the past. Well, it's being filmed in the present, but you're watching it in the future. It's being filmed in the past because I'm going on tour, and also because all of my videos are filmed in the past, sort of by definition, because you can't watch them while they're happening. We don't have the technology. The Fault in Our Stars has not come out yet, except that when you're watching this, it will have come out. So I hope that went okay for everyone's sake. Unnecessary slide tackle. I forget which buttons work. There's one-size-fits-all doing one-size-fits-all stuff. So a lot of people have asked me how I feel about the release of The Fault in Our Stars and everything, and the truth is I'm very, very excited, but I'm also very, very scared and extremely anxious because, you know, more than any book that I've ever written before, I mean, all of my books take a long time to write. Look at that great save from Ricardo Bunsen Burna. We call him the Bunsen Burna because he's hot. By the way, when Ricardo the Bunsen Burna makes a great save like that one, we say, Sunderland, you just got a third-degree Burna. He's the Burninator. He is the Burninator. If you don't know that reference, it's a strong bad reference. You should just Google it. That's right. You fouled him. It's always a foul when you touch other John Green that way. So I am all of my books, you know, obviously like take quite a while to write, at least 2 or 3 years. This book, though, has in some ways been 10 years in the making. I worked as a chaplain at a children's hospital in 2000, and ever since then I've been trying to write this story, and I never found a way into it until, you know, a couple years ago. But I've written, you know, many versions of it. It's had many titles. Millions of words have been written between here and there. So it's hard to, you know, it's hard to have that come out into the world. It's also extremely scary. I've been really lucky that the reviews for this book have just been like ridiculously nice, and Entertainment Weekly said the word luminous, which is a very, Bunsen Burna. It's a very nice word. I mean, on some level, the main thing that I want is for my work to be luminous. Like that's my hope. You know, the reviews have been great. Everything has been great. It's not that anything hasn't been great. It's just that I am an anxious person, and particularly when it comes to things like the fact that I'm going on tour, and you know, that's very hard for me, to be honest with you, because I have a lot of other John Green, why aren't you finishing today? I have a lot of social anxiety. I struggle a lot with that stuff, and it's just really hard to go on tour every night, and it's really fun. I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to. We need a big. Oh, devastation. Swindon Town. It's just going to be a long season, guys. I mean, I'm trying to get better, but it's going to be a long season. So, you know, for anybody who has anxiety, it's a heady mix to have to meet thousands of readers. Well, to have the opportunity to meet thousands of readers, and also to have a book coming out. I mean, I have a weird job because, you know, my job is only, you know, like, it's not like I get like paid every week or something. Every 2 or 3 or 4 years, I have a book come out, and it does how it does, and it has the life that it has, and so that's going to be inevitably sort of nervous-making, to use a Scott Westerfeldiism, because, you know, it's not just that I want the book to do well, although of course I do. I also want want to be able to like take care of my family and buy diapers and everything. So I am really, really excited, and the response to the book critically has been, just beyond my wildest dreams, to be honest with you. I mean, my books have always been really, really lucky in terms of getting great reviews and having really generous readers, but nothing like this has ever happened before. So I'm really excited about it. But there's so much going on, I'm worried that people aren't going to get signed pre-orders because of the astonishing Byzantine complexity of the business of distributing books that I really did not understand until I was forced to understand it. And I'm, worried that, I'm worried that people aren't going to like it, or that, that they'll feel, I don't know. The thing about anxiety is that you don't have to have anything to be worried about to worry. So you feel this heightened sense of pressure even when you don't need to feel it. So on those rare occasions when it's actually justified, it's just a hot slice of insanity, essentially. So to be honest with you, I'm going through a little bit of that. Someone on Tumblr recently was like, "Oh, John was so cool and relaxed and nice about the whole Barnes & Noble thing," and that is not true. Stan was here when I found out about that. Stan, was I cool and relaxed?
No.
Did I use naughty words? I mean, it's just it's a really high pressure moment, and because like I said, I only have a book come out. The last time I had a solo book come out, it was 3.5 years ago. One size fits all. That was maybe not the best use of your head, literally and figuratively. But hopefully it won't cost us. We still have a chance to get a point out of this game, which would be a pretty good result, to be honest with you. We still have a chance, I think, to tie it up. But we're offensively, we are not the team that we are at the lesser skill level. That's for sure. Leroy Williamson, he's strong. Come on, boys. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm trying to distract myself by thinking about things like FIFA, and like how I'm gonna keep you guys interested in watching games when I lose most of them. So, yeah, just like a real FIFA manager has to worry about when he gets up to the Premier League. Like, Norwich City were thinking the same thing, I'm sure. Although they're like mid-table right now, it's ridiculous. Norwich City had the same story that Swindon had, all the way from League One to the Premier League in two seasons. So we can do it. It's possible. It's just, this. I feel real anxiety about. Oh, come on! I thought you were going to call a foul. You don't what? Leroy Williamson is incapable of fouling people. All he does is touch nicely. Those are just nice touches. All right, we got it. If we're going to score, it's going to be now, essentially. That was Ginger Rampage. He's on a rampage. There we go. That was a nice move there. One of the new guys. All right. Coming out of the back. Over to Leroy Williamson. Take it wide. Just get some time building things up. Back to Leroy Williamson. Nutmegged. This is how we're supposed to do it. Build up. Build up. Build up. Yep. Back to Leroy Williamson. Yes. Over to Ball John Green. Yes. Yes. No. Oh, it's frustrating. Everyone tells me I need more time in the build-up. So the truth is that I've been waiting a long time for this, to share this book with you, and I've been waiting a long time for it to be real, essentially, because in some ways books don't become real until they're read. In some ways it never feels it always feels like it's mine until people start to read it. Oh, it's just a little too long. Ball John Green, he had him open. So I'm really excited to share it with you, but of course with that excitement comes a measure of nervousness that because I just want you to like it. Oh, Leroy Williamson can't make the turn. And there's an unnecessary slide tackle frustration. Then Leroy Williamson with a great tackle, a heroic tackle. Ball John Green! No. And we're in the 88th minute. I mean, you got to say, it's not been a terrible performance by the Swoodilypoopers. It's just that we made that one mistake, and it cost us dearly. Yeah, that's good. That was a foul back there. I agree. I don't disagree with you. That was other John Green got low. Oh, that's just a time-wasting device. One of those last-second substitutions. Not classy, Sunderland. Admittedly, I would have done it to you if I were winning, but still. Ah. Oh, and so it's another loss for the Swoodilypoopers. Disappointing result, but we'll be back next time. I hope you guys like The Fault in Our Stars. Thank you for reading it and for all the support that you've shown the book. It's it's overwhelming to me. I mean, as a writer, you just dream of having readers like the ones that I've been blessed with who read with such thoughtfulness and depth and generosity, and so I'm really, really grateful to you. I hope that you're enjoying the book. I hope that you've gotten it. Oh, we had to smell our armpits in shame. Fitz Hall, he did the armpit smell because we're ashamed. I'm sorry that I lost. I will endeavor to do better next time. Thank you for being awesome, and as always, best wishes.